What's going on, Yellow Jacket Nation? It's I be ballin', coming back with you with another defensive breakdown versus Virginia Tech this time. Um, I was on bye week last week, had a lot of stuff going on, so I didn't get to do. Um, but if you guys would like that, I would more than be willing to do it. Um, but let's get into this. First three drives were bad, but let's see what went wrong. Why were we bad? So, all right, Virginia Tech is in a two tight end look. Got a little power run. This is fitted up pretty well. Oh, okay, get this back. All right. Now we have the D line slanting to our left, meaning the backside A gap should be him. So we got a puller. Just kind of overran this. He can be a little bit slower. A gun strong look. Another slant to the left. Good job by just Adams or Serge Henderson to get penetration of the field and fall back inside. Last few weeks we've been getting a lot of man coverage. I know a lot of guys has asked for that, so I just gun look motion over would get some semblance of a vertical, almost like a switch route. He runs the wheel, he runs up the seam, and this guy will run a post. And he gets on top of our safety. Just out of his reach. All right, man coverage again. We got two-man game going on. Little blitz right here. Say no more. One of the few mistakes he made. He got to stay outside here. I'm still confused about this. I'm not sure how he still was unable to get this guy out of bounds. Mm. Thought it was a bad spot during the game. But I guess. Like double slants. Kind of confused with our guys right here. So what are you gonna do? You in the line of scrimmage? Are you gonna attack, or are you gonna drop back like kind of no man land? I know it's a quick throw, but you at this point you need to kind of make a decision. It was a bad effort right here by Jalen. Cannot tackle what you cannot see. First of all, I know things move fast, but you would like his head need to be on the upfield shoulder. If his head on the upfield shoulder, this guy will have to bow back to the inside where his help is. So, bad job by both. And he knows it. Quick 7-0. As we just mosey on along, one of the biggest things I saw this game is our back seven. It's not as physical as their position called for. And I'll show it some of these plays right here. So you got your cover 3 look, quick hitch. We make the tackle. All right. Moving fast. Another power play. This guy does his job. You have this wing right here. Consider the wing buster if he blocks down. So he gets inside. This guy should be here, inside shoulder to guard. This should be a one-on-one tackle with Curry, unless he load block like how our A-backs do sometimes. Then it should be a one-on-one tackle here. We have an unblocked defender, is basically what I'm saying, and we play this horrible. Keep your body square to the line of scrimmage. Run to the hip of the running back. Meet at that point, and this will not happen. So now you got 2 guys going to the outside. And our corner looks like he makes another business decision. I'm not sure why he would step inside here. It's pretty bad. This is one of the weirdest plays I saw. It's a really good throw. He just runs right by him. The old saying, if we're even, I'm leaving. He did exactly that. They're even all the way through the route. That's why I'm not a fan of our man coverage. And I'm not, this is not even man, I don't think, because based on his alignment, he didn't chase that. Or he didn't show any indication he's passing it off either. So this is a cover three, and we just get burned. Well, I can't say cover three. Well, yeah, it is because his hips are downside. Anyway, it's just bad. That should never happen in cover three. Once again, if it's cover three or one hole, whatever you're playing, and say if it's man coverage, what are these guys doing? If it's man, these two guys in the backfield are accounted for. Somebody should be green dogging. Somebody should say, oh, they're staying in the block, max protection. I'm going to add to the blitz. We're just standing here patting our feet. Like, a lot of indecision. All right. Same tight look. Go between tight ends. Bring the same power play. Let's see how we fit it up this time. And we fit it up horrible again. Uh, this is on him. This guy. He shouldn't be stacked out here. We got three guys in the same gap. Even so, he should be down here, shuffle, slide to the outside. But that's on the safety. Horrible run fits. Especially for cover three. That safety is the down. He's the force play. He's forcing everything back inside. Him to get inside, take his track inside. It's but he caught us in a good play right there. I wish we stopped doing this. Just sticking our hand out there. I know you're trying to keep off our body. This is a running back. You're a linebacker. These guys shouldn't block you. You should be going through them. Fortunately, he was able to get outside, keep an arm free, and able to make the tackle. But you're going to see this a lot. Smaller running backs and slot receivers are blocking our linebacker, and that should never be the case. Got a blitz coming on. Zone pressure. False start. Okay. Got to get his eyes out the backfield. Get width. He's like once again. That's bad. Head across. If he has his head across, he got somebody gonna vice with him. Go back to that. If I had to say so, I'm thinking he needs to get wider and be on the outside, having the safety to take this alley right here instead of this alley right here. Still should have made a tackle. Not gonna tackle anybody like that. Not gonna tackle anybody high. That's a horrible effort by Tariq. Taking that two tight end, twin little power run. It should be a TFL. Once again, you're not getting a head across, squaring the guy up. This is what the NFL guys are trying to eliminate. If I can see flat back and your head leading, that's a bad tackle. So literally, we're knocking each other off of tackles just don't fit along. Good job by Big Brandon getting the penetration in the backfield. And our linebacker literally knocks him off the tackle because his head is down and he cannot see what he's hitting. Look at his eyes. Where his eyes are on his shoes instead of the breastplate or the chin or the ball, for the matter of fact. You want that target, your eyes, from the hips to the breastplate. Not only that, we had two more guys on a spin with the guy off balance and still. Well, let me give credit to the running back. Great effort by him. He showed good balance right there, but that's 4 missed tackles right there. Same case right here. You have shoulder pads, use them. You have arms, use them, wrap them up. This 2nd and 5. I mean, you bring, look at his head. What he's looking at. Like saying, did he drop some change or anything on the field? This should be a 3rd down right here. But instead, we just want to take the easy way out, I guess. Another power run. We're slanting left this time. So the cutback should be taken away. So this guy can fly as the ball goes this way. It's a good job by him, though. That's a good job right there by Charlie Thompson for a freshman. Now make the tackle. Good job by Brandon falling back on the play. Guessing right here instead of playing technique. The blitz is defined. The guy who going inside has dive. He has quarterback. Quarterback guy rushes up to the upfield shoulder of the quarterback where he's going. Well called play, poorly executed. And we're not even lined up. Our safety's in the middle of the field. So this is one of the cases I'm talking about right here. 20. I'm assuming he's a tight end. I just saw his weight and size, but he looks kind of thin. I would have got my ass chewed out if I ever let a running back. I wasn't the biggest guy either, but if you consider yourself physical and want to play that, position at a above average, you know, clip, I should say, above average clip, you're not gonna let this guy bush in your mouth like that. So he needs to fight, but his not getting lined up created all this mess. And that has been a problem for us all season long. Use your hands, fight. Because he probably, if he tried to reach across, probably could have got a holding call or something like that. I know there's something I was complaining on Twitter about. Everybody's going to submarine. You got to sell out. I love to see the guys try to go over top. Like Brent got the start right there. But you know it's coming. Touchdown. All right, so we get into that phase of did we improve or caught some breaks? I think it was a little bit of both after these first three drives. All right, trips in the boundary. With this motion, he needs to widen out a tad. And to be honest, I wouldn't even through this. I got 5-on-5. I would have faked this and ran. Same thing again. Look, got lucky there. Caught a break here. And I say that because let's look at this guy right here with the bad fumble. He jumps inside, almost giving up the corner. Luckily, the QB stepped out of bounds. But do your job. And we're fortunate that he stepped out of bounds right there. That could have been ugly. All right, we forced a punt. So a little lucky right there, but sometimes better lucky than good. Got a screen set up. He has to read this a little better. You've been getting blocked all night and somebody just finally let you go. A tight end is never going to stop block you like a wide receiver. He's going to engage. Also, I wonder what made him go this way. He playing zone. He's zoning off number 2. Let it count. 1, 2, center. 1, 2, 3. So the middle linebackers zoning off him. He's zoning off him. So with the running back going this way, stepping across, should just take a read step, and his eyes should be back here on the tight end. And not only that, when the screen's set up, he goes inside the block, essentially blocking himself. First down. So a lot of miscues right there. Out of first day installation type stuff. We got the read option right here. Got a corner blitz coming. Well timed. You wish you'd make that tackle. That's a sharp angle, so I give him the benefit of doubt. That's a real tight angle. Try to come in like that, then bow out at full speed. But those are the type of play you expect a Power 5 player to make. Good contain rush right here. This is something we used to do in the past. And look, he's on the game right here. He's sort of spying. Look at our DNs. Instead, so when they get upfield, they fall back inside and collapse the pocket. Quite a bit led this year, maybe UCF game, where we'll just get out of our gap completely when we get ahead of the quarterback. And all through the Coach Roof years, we always ran past the quarterback. Instead of pushing the pocket like this, fall back in. Would love Charlie got the sack right there, but hey, we forced a throwaway. Got in 3rd and long. So that's a good job once again by the D line. I cannot praise those guys enough of the job they've done this year. No one would ever imagine that they would be the strength of the defense and even the team. I would say right now they're probably top 2, top 3-ish position group this year. Now, this is I'm saying, a rookie mistake. You understand the cushion because the ball's on the opposite hash. It's a longer throw. And we're playing a sticks call. We're in cover 3 or quarters. Look, you shouldn't give that much up. That's way too easy. He should be squatting right here. Look at the distance. We got super lucky right there. You should expect every last route to be at the sticks. But we forced another stop, essentially by getting them in 3rd and long. So it look like no slant here. So just a base call. So maybe it is a slant. It just looked very like they're not doing it. They're going straight up on the tackles. He got the double team. So this gap is open. This gap is open. So everything should be filled. And good job. I know they fell behind, but the last couple drives is my biggest complaint about Virginia Tech. Um, they had some success running. I know it kind of bad snap threw them off, but there's no way I'm getting away from that. How is it? Okay. It's what I've been asking for all season. He buzzes under 1. Get your hands up. That should be an interception right there. That should be an interception. That should be high stepping, you know, and walking back to the locker room with Sandman playing in the background, Sandstone, whatever it's called. Good disguise here. Our guys are stemmed over, kind of screws the blocking assignment up. I'm not comfortable our inside linebackers getting to that gap, so I would like for him to shift over, but it's a great job by Saint Moore getting that pressure, getting that sack. I just I just laugh looking at this again. 34 rushes, 190 yards. Tobias left, Tobias right. It's like Novocaine. Give it time and it'll work. All right. We got one more drive. Okay. What are we in? Because I guys overplayed this heavily. So I got 4 receivers to that side. He's playing off for number 3. So what happened when you, I just load the field like that? He should never cross the center face. I'm not sure if someone's supposed to be wrapping back in because I see, he's on the contain. And I believe Saint Moore supposed to come back inside. But with a league like this, I guess you would rather give that up. So I guess I'm not mad at him. I still have PTSD about our defense from the past. No lead is safe to me. So trip left, the H back. And we biting hard on the run. Good job by Curry. There you go. I attack this guy. Good job, Brant. Instead of that, I'm gonna extend my arms with you guys and dance with you. Great job by Saint Moore again. Okay, once again, it's just subtle things like this just kind of irks me. Okay, so from a math standpoint, I think Virginia Tech is not smart enough to run because you got 6-on-5, so pretty much guaranteed to pass. Zone coverage. Once again, you counted 3, you can play for me. One, two, three. Middle linebackers usually plays off three in most zone concepts. Backside, one, and the number two potential receiver is right here. Everything is subject to move, whether it's crossers or drags and whatever. Where does number two goes? He flips his hips to the field while this guy is going here. That may be little, but small and subtle. Sorry, I can't get my words out. Maybe small and subtle, but doing stuff like that get yourself out of position. If he dumps it down here as a first down just because he did that. And it looked like he was trying to get depth. And also by flipping hips to the field, he kind of took his way out of this possible pass line. So, favorite spot on the field, wheel linebacker. You got so much freedom to run and do what you can, but if you do the subtle things, you can get picks. That's why your wheel linebacker is usually the leading tackler or one of the leading tacklers of the football team because he's always in position to make a play. He's free because he's usually covered up by a lineman or whatnot. So if I was grading, he would get 2 minuses for losing his pass responsibility and flipping his hips to the wrong way. But fortunately, we got an offensive pass interference. Okay, this is the defense we tried versus Louisville that time before we gave it a touchdown. Notice that we're not doing the amoeba anymore. Should be the vice. Are we gonna vice it? We did. Off the field, okay defense that time. Still like saying things to work on, but this is the last drive for the starters. This RPO is sucking our guys up hard. Like I said, I'm confused. So are you gonna go? You gonna drop back? I expect to see this from North Carolina this week right here. He playing this as if he is expecting help because in the inside, he's expecting a linebacker to be there. He shifts to the outside. Now this is how the blitz should have been ran early. Put the running back in a vice. Got slide protection. So we're gonna blitz. The other way. He stays upfield, shoulder of the quarterback. So this guy has to slide to pick him up. He occupies this guard, so he cannot come and chip on Charlie. And we have great penetration right here. Was that by Santa Moore again? So like we're gonna get a half sack with Brent and Charlie. So great blitz, great execution. Look from here. This one also, damn, one of my criticisms of past regime in regards to blitzing. There's a clear slide protection beater. I'm not sure why he has his eyes stuck on one receiver. They should have ID'd the mic and slid protection here anyway, but they didn't. So anyway, we're blitzing to what they do instead of just doing something because it's on the playlist or on the playbooks. Like air guitar action. Kind of hard. I would get on him, with the way he's been playing. Here's that time again. I guess he thought he had him beat, so I give him a pass there. Maybe would have liked him. Put a spin move right here to fall back inside, especially with his weight. He had the tackle leaning. Held him short. 4th down. Got a man blitz coming on. Got lucky here. I'm surprised they didn't throw the flag. And I see why. Very little contact, but he never once. He's looking at the receiver the whole time. He never once looked back for the ball. Because you just want to play through it, we'll take it. So good defense right there. We'll get a chance to see the subs, I believe. No, I missed a play. Oh, well. Okay. Swilling and Quiz in. Still same outside guys. Adams, Antoine, and a Branch still in. So a few subs. He playing option. Gotta remember where you at on the field. He's inside the numbers. He's taking this angle, but there's another whole 10 yards of field out there if he misses the tackle. Gotta do better on our feet, better on our angles. A lot better. Gotta do a lot better. Got a blitz coming with Quiz. Good job by Charlie. Fall back inside. Got corner fire. Okay, good job right here. Shooting a gun. QB get outside the pocket. The middle linebacker shoots. Try to force a quicker throw. Like I safety guy in the sideline. Maybe we'll figure that catch. Good pressure. Good effort by Bruce. He takes on this running back, but he doesn't stop. He doesn't stop. I think he took him on with the wrong shoulder though. Offsides. Okay. Getting on down to the end. Like perfect play versus blitz right here. We had blitz into this gap, and all the pursuit is going the other way. He has to be stronger right here. He cannot bow back and give up yardage. It's a poor effort right there. You have to come. You have to be physical. And Lamont, I'm not sure what's going on right here. Another business decision made. Things like this is why our yardage is kind of high. In the blowout games we did have, we tend to give touchdowns and empty calories yards up. So, all right, guys. Not the best performance from our defense, but our offense put the pressure on them, and sometimes your offense is your best defense. Um, we will need an absolutely better effort, versus North Carolina. They do a lot of the spread concepts that Virginia Tech does. Um, have to get better in our fits if we want to finish out this season strong and go to a bowl game. So once again, I'll be balling, and thank you for spending time with me. Until next time.